Hi there, it's another tarot session for Taurus. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for September 2024. Taurus, just getting started here. We've got the full moon coming up September 17th. This is a full moon in Pisces. It's called the Harvest Moon. And for those of you who follow the channel, you guys know that I always do a full moon predictions reading at the end of every year for each full moon coming up that following year. And so the cards that I pulled for this full moon is the Three of Hearts, which stands for sun, happiness, popularity, also signifies the number 1. Red jasper, it's a stone, and it means vitality, life force, energy. It's also a sacral chakra stone. Then we've got card number 2, the High Priestess, which is that's Pisces energy, and it stands for mugwort. So you could be working with mugwort or need to work with mugwort. Also, Pisces is significant. Pisces full moon. So the full moon also happens at 10:34 p.m. and I think that's Central Standard Time. Then the next card we pulled was card number 30, Falling in Love, with the I Ching Oracle deck. You could be falling in love around the 30th, 31st, somewhere right around there. But then we pulled from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. It's the full moon in Aries card, which means cool your emotions. So there could be a lot of passionate energy happening around this, time throughout the month. Passion can go either way, right? In love and or anger, right? Or somewhere in between. So just take it as it resonates. I was going to say manifest, because then the next card we had was number 36, Manifestia. And this is talking about manifesting all your dreams, your desires, your goals. This is a month of action, taking charge, bossing up, and putting forth the energy needed to manifest your dreams, desires, goals, your future, right? So that's what that card was talking about. Then we have Onion, which means tears. I also wrote down of joy. So for some of you, you could be having tears of joy. Others, it's like blood, sweat, tears, putting in the hard work, towards your goals and accomplishing something. And then for others of you, there could be, other types of tears involved, but this is just a phase. You will get through it. Then we had, last but not least, card number 44. Somebody could be 44 years of age. New beginnings. This is a month of new beginnings for a lot of us. Let this magic in my spell clear the spaces in which I dwell. You also could be clearing a lot of space in order to make room for what's to come. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, it's called Above the Storm by Stick Figure. It's a reggae group. I channeled an actual storm. Some of you may be experiencing or have to go through an actual storm, and it could be a little scary, or just something that you're not used to. For others of you, it's a hypothetical storm, right? Just could be a lot of chaos and energy around you. Some of the lyrics: have you ever felt the light of the moon? So the moon could be significant around the 17th. Have you ever screamed in silence? But then it goes on to say, live it up now above the storm. So it's just saying, take the higher road, live above the storm, raise your vibration higher than the chaos that's going around you, and you'll be fine. So that's what I've got. So let's get into the cards. For Taurus, what do we have for Taurus for September 24, 2024 for Taurus? So the number 2's been popping up. I saw it twice when I was talking about things, and we have 2 again. So the 2nd of September could have been significant for you. I say could because I'm recording this afterwards. But 2's just in general could be significant for you. It's Tree of Life, true wisdom, and making good choices in life. And so it's just really solid, grounded, really solid and grounded decision making. I feel that that's happening for you right now. Also, you could be making decisions based on your roots, your ancient history, your roots. Hey, buddy. Underneath the deck, we have successful career. Card number 8, which is, 2 is the square root of 8. So happy working environment, pay rises, and promotions. You could be doing really good at your job. because you're making grounded, wise decisions in what you're doing right now during the month of September, which I love. That's fantastic. And by the way, Taurus, if any of this resonates, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below. I love to get feedback and know that we're, sharing the same vibe. But also like, share, and subscribe. Welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. Love you guys so much. And know that you can also get your horoscopes and readings at cincymag.com, and also in the Cincy magazine as well. I have all of that information in the description below this video, so you can catch me over there. Actually, you know what? I want to do these first. For September, what do we have for September, please? For Taurus, for September. I already pulled out my, they're like more of my spookier, well, not spooky so much, like, it's October, September, October, November is like, they call it spooky season. I call it spirit season, right? It's when the veil is the thinnest. We're able to connect with our ancient ancestors, friends, family, and loved ones who have passed to the other side. All right, underneath the deck, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is just the energy going into this. The Four of Pentacles talks about saving, but also knowing when to spend. It's being resourceful, but it's also like being able to like hold back, right? Holding on to something. 9 times out of 10 is Pentacles. But this is your energy, Taurus. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's being very grounded, just very smart and resourceful. And like I was saying, I was picking up on that, like making wise decisions, right? Successful career, wise decisions. I think that you're feeling very like secure and grounded in the environment around you, so that's good. Okay, Nine of Cups, yeah. Wishes fulfilled, like you're in a good space, a happy space right now. You have happy feelings, happy emotions. Okay, you could be making a judgment on something or someone. Someone could be making a judgment on you. Also, I feel like all the choices that you've made, we're talking about choices, right? I feel like all of the choices that you've made to this point are just, you're feeling very fulfilled at this point in time. I do. I feel that you're feeling very fulfilled. You're extremely passionate. I see that much too. Happiness. I feel like very pleasant. You know, you may be a little tired because you've been putting in a lot of work. You're also very defensive, and I think that's because you've worked so hard to get where you're at. You're making sure that, nothing messes up where you're at, where the opportunities that lie before you, okay? But I do feel like, as far as your soul's purpose, your soul's desires, what is it that you want to do in the future? Like, I see victory for you. You're on the right path. You're making really good moves. It just may be a lot of work right now, and it could be like making you tired, because the Nine of Wands underneath the deck does talk about, this feeling of being tired, but it's because you're so passionate, you've been putting in your all. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? What is the Nine of Cups? Let's see. What is the energy going into clarification first? Yeah, Six of Cups. So this is very nostalgic energy. Also, this is a feeling of like childlike nostalgia. This also could be you exploring your inner child or just exercising your inner child. You could be reaching out to others with love and compassion, maybe even those from your past, maybe even someone younger than you, doesn't have to be. But this also is a card of responsibility, harmony, alignment, healing, and empathy. And that's that Nine of Cups energy. You're just feeling good. I think you may be reminiscing and, trying to reach out to who you can, staying in touch. What is the Nine of Cups? What is, Taurus. Page of Wands. keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. And that's what you're doing. You, like, literally, you're sitting here in this very, like, pleasant state, right? You're feeling very good. You know, this card can also sometimes be a card of, like, gluttony or greediness, but in this case, I don't feel that. You're just feeling very good at where you're at right now. You know, you've worked very hard to where you got, to where you're at. But you're on this new beginning, this new venture, and it's like a very passionate new beginning. You're learning things. It's balancing priorities and decisions, duality, and settling your energy. You know, figuring out directions and next steps. It's all about courage and excitement and having a free spirit, love of life, being enthusiastic, and discovering things. Yeah, because, again, you've made judgment on your life's goals and desires, you know, where you want your heart to take you next, right? What's judgment for Taurus? Why do I even need the cards for this one? Like this reading. So, yes, I was picking up on the tiredness. You do have tiredness because why? Because you've been on this passionate new beginning. I just got clarification. And because you're doing a lot of, like, really good work. You're the Queen of Wands right now. It's like passionate magical work. You're making magic happen. You also could be very intuitive, or somebody's picking up on this. You're worried that somebody's going to pick up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're also worried that somebody's going to pick up on, like, some witchy aspects. It could be of, like, a mother figure. Queen of Wands is also talks about witch and witchcraft. But you're worried about that with the Nine of Swords energy. It's okay. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. I think you're just making a decision to keep it quiet right now. This could have a black cat. But I was saying I was picking up on your tiredness because we've got the Four of Swords, which talks about taking some rest and relaxation, some R&R. Take time out, and the answer will come. Just rest, ease, restoration, recharging, reflection, abundance. And I was saying earlier, you are reflecting on something. Stability, form, control, foundations to rest on. But you're going to have a victory in it. I feel like a revitalization of health. What's the Six of Wands, please? Look at that. Nine of Wands again. You're just tired, but the victory is coming through. Even with the tiredness, you're still having victory. Just believe in yourself and have the courage to continue, is what the cards are saying. This is about having strength and selflessness, compassion and attainment. Persistence. Persistence has been an ongoing message just in the reading so far. And this is a very clarification. This is a very passionate month anyway. But unshakable force, great success, health, discipline, and valor. So watch your health this month. But also, and that's due to tiredness, right? It wears down your immune system. But believe in your personal power. You've got the Two of Wands, lots of freaking fire energy this month. It's about togetherness, union, balance, and settled energy. But the Two of Wands is also talking about justice, boldness, dominion, decisions, planning, and first steps. It's having the courage to look back on all of the lessons that you've already learned in life, right? And using that wisdom in order to move forward. But it's with that planning, that boldness of making those decisions and what are those next steps that you're going to take. But that's what you're in, this leadership position, this wise warrior with the Nine of Wands energy, and you're ready to do it. So I love it. I love it. I have to check my phone real quick. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing, I mean, I know why I'm hearing it. I just read a message, but it's for some, I'm being told to say it. For some of you, hibachi. Hibachi could be significant. I don't know. I love hibachi though. My, the place that I live, they call in food trucks, and there's a hibachi truck that's coming. I don't have the money for hibachi right now. If any of y'all want to drop a tip or a donation to the channel for hibachi. Maybe that's the message coming through. I'm just teasing. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got card number 42, Voices. 42, somebody could be 42 years old. 4 plus 2 is 6. Sixes are about victory. It's about balance. It's about, moving forward in calmer communication. With a tug at the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. So immediately when I picked up on this card, I was hearing voices in your head, but this is not a bad thing. It's not like schizophrenia, right? This is like getting actual messages and downloads and whispers from your spirit guides. If you're hearing voices in your head, don't let it freak you out. You could be experiencing an awakening. These are just your spirit guides talking to you, right? And as long as they're not saying anything that hurts another person or yourself, listen to them. See what the message is, right? These are the voices, your spirits, and they're trying to guide you. Top of the deck, Bat. Okay, so it's number 6 again. Like I was saying, 4 plus 2 equals 6. We've got number 6. Bat. Invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. Okay. Look up the spiritual definition of bat. For some of you could be actually dealing with bats, which they're dirty, dirty creatures, right? It's not a very healthy creature to have around. But spiritually speaking, when you look at bats, they're actually pretty cool. And, they're good for the ecosystem as far as their guano or whatever. It helps growth of something. I don't know. Let's look at this. Let's look at this card. Sixes could also be significant. The 6th could be significant for you. Okay, so voices, number 42. Keywords, encouragement and inner knowing. So just encouraging you to keep on going, encouraging you to get through this, because again, the 9 of Wands is that wounded warrior energy. You're just tired, but it's like keep on keeping on. Have that perseverance in order to, I see a very successful career, right? Something that you're very victorious in. It's just a lot of energy, right? So this card has come to you as a reminder to listen to the guidance offered by Spirit through your environment. One of the best ways to connect is to go out into nature, ask a question to the wind, and listen for an answer. Perhaps a plant suddenly moves nearby, or something floats on the wind just in front of your face. These are all signs from Spirit to you. So pay attention to the little things, right? Then we have bat. Maybe you're seeing bats. That could be your sign. Keywords, psychic development, and hidden realms. So if you are seeing bats and you're hearing these voices, just know that you're having like psychic development, you're ascending. And I was picking up on that earlier, right? Many people believe bats to be blind, but they see using their ears to attune to vibrations and sense things. Your intuition can see beyond your eyesight, picking up on things that the rational mind can sometimes miss. There has been a wonderful movement in the world to deepen intuition. Intuition isn't just about saying my spirit guides told me. It's about genuinely trusting that inner voice to guide you in the dark. You need space to go to the dark places so that you can put your inner knowing to that test. Doing your inner work is not about staying away from dark thoughts or bad feelings. It's about knowing how to pull yourself out of the darkness when you get there. It's about being able to walk through the dark without losing your light. So you're being guided to tap into the hidden realms of your subconscious when Bat comes flying into your reading. It's time to peek into the dark caves and spaces. It's time for you to dig into your spirituality, facing the good, the bad, and the ugly. Bat advises you to stop trying and start allowing. Allow your intuition to guide you. I love that message. I love bats, honestly. Because they use their voice. It's like a sonar. They make these high-pitched frequency squeaks, in order to communicate, because, while they can't necessarily see, they can see, but it's not well. But they use that high-frequency sonar in order to see. So it's like using your voice. So I'm getting a message like, speak up, right? Use your voice. You may need to speak up and use your voice in order to be a leader in some way. Underneath the deck, we've got Mami Wata, memory. So this was, and as I said that, I just got a ding again for clarification. Like, this is about memory, and I was picking up on, like, very reflective energy. You may have been reflecting on the past. And this talks about that, and this is also strong feminine forces around you. Mami Wata, it's like she's an old African goddess that uses water. And water can be gentle, but water can be forceful as well. Top of the deck, we've got Hood Love, community. You could be working on developing community. This could be a completely different type of, like, community that you're used to. But this is going to be like your hood. This is going to be like, you could have moved to a new hood, new place, new community, right? Okay, let's look this up. Mami Wata, 93. Somebody could have been born in 1993. Mami Wata is the spiritual and material oracle and comes to you when you are going to gain something if you call upon her for help. She loves to help women and will, clarification, so you could be female, and will protect the sacred waters all around her at all costs. Her eyes hold a stern gaze and that shines intensely. This card could also be a sign of fertility, so watch out, you know, if you're not looking to get pregnant, but if you are, hey, heads up. Then we've got Hood Love. Let's check that out. 114. November 4th could be significant. Also, January 14th could be significant. That's Pisces energy. I think it's Pisces energy, I'm pretty sure. So Hood Love stands with his fists out and the gold rings on his fingers spell out his name. Energy is the form of wisdom radiating out from his hands into the other. So again, we're talking about wisdom, making good choices in life. It's time to find the community and support you deserve. We're communal beings and benefit from being around others who understand this. The lone wolf doesn't survive as it would in the pack. Although you may feel alone, there are unseen forces that are supporting you in the other. Have you met your neighbors? Do you really know your neighborhood? Are your first memories of your neighborhood good ones or ones surrounded by fear? Sit with those memories and retell the story that empowers and leaves you feeling an elevated emotion such as gratitude. So it's just talking about developing stronger bonds and connections with your community and those around you. And I love that. I love that a lot. And this also could be reflecting on what that is in your life, what that means to you with the Mami Wata card. So Taurus, that's what I have for you for the month of September. If any of this brought you answers, clarity, or insight, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Really appreciate you guys. Make sure you check me out on CincyMagazine.com and check out all the content. Also, make sure you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus readings as well. All the other readings for all the other signs of the Cannastrologer Tarot. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Y'all take care. Peace.